You. Hey, sorry everybody. I got a call from work last minute there, right as I went live. Technical issues. Somebody calling me for help with technical issues. Hey, what's going on? A2, Legendary Angeling Zero? Yeah, that's me, right here. That's me. Hey, Moldy, we only serve weed at this fine establishment? No. Actually, weed is punishable by death around here. Unless you know the password to the secret grow room. You know, it's fucked up. People acting like my name is offensive in Final Fantasy. Yeah, I can explain it to them, but it gets annoying. But I also can't change it because I'm well known. Yeah, I understand, like, how it reads, but you'd also have to be kind of like... you'd kind of have to be interacting in bad faith or just, like, disingenuous. Like, to hear the explanation and still act a way about it, you know? Like, yes, the first time I read it too, I could kind of see like how it's like you're an assassin of Arab people, but it's also pretty obvious that it's like an Arab ethnicity assassin, like an assassin who is Arab. Like, it's also pretty clear that it's that. Like, no one would make a screen name that's like assassinator of Arabs. Well, maybe they would, but I don't think I don't think you know, certainly wouldn't be a black Lalafell that would make that type of name. Like, it seems pretty obvious to anyone who's got a brain. Got a call from Cringe Corp. Yeah, true. I think once I saw the exact username on Insta, and they're definitely very Islamophobic. Right. The missing context here from me saying that it's obvious what it's supposed to mean is that A2's character is dark-skinned in the game. So it's like, you'd have to be acting in bad faith to assume or be upset about the name. You know? Anyways, how's it going? Let's play a video game. I don't know what. I kind of became derailed by that phone call. So I was kind of wanting to check out this Everblue game on PlayStation 2, which is like a deep sea diving game, but it doesn't really have anything to do with Weeb Wednesday. It's more like a weird game Wednesday or random game Wednesday. But I do have plenty of other Weeb games. Maybe just do a Weeb game, and if it holds my attention for 30 minutes, that's fine. I've got a Sailor Moon JRPG. I've got a Slayers JRPG. Probably the Sailor Moon one would be more entertaining. You want to try that, maybe? There's also a pretty interesting looking, like a visual novel point and click adventure game on Super Nintendo, kind of like in the vein of Snatcher or Famicom Detective Club, called Metal Slader Glory. I don't know if it'll be too much reading. So do you guys want, well, I feel like I can't ask without you knowing what these things are. Although, it looks like this Sailor Moon game has a surprising amount of followers for the category. Let's see. Let's try it. This game has 4.4K followers on Super Nintendo. That's why, or on Twitch. Okay, here it goes. It just started immediately. Well, wow. Okay, 30th century Crystal Tokyo. Astronomers of the 30th century have discovered a celestial object drawing close to the solar system. It's determined to be a comet of enormous size. The eyes of the world stare with rapt attention as the comet soars ever onward. However, an unknown epidemic has begun to spread throughout the city, and in the midst of this, several youths have vanished without a trace. To ease her suffering people, Neo Queen Serenity prays to the legendary something. I missed it. The silver crystal is shaking. I'm sensing an evil energy. Yes, and it's very potent. But we've only just defeated Death Phantom. Why? I had hoped that we'd been granted peace at last. This is a very grave matter. We must have the sailor soldiers investigate this immediately. The silver crystal has stopped shaking. You're right. My visions of the disasters to come have stopped as well. These ominous tremblings, what could be the cause? It must have some relation to the comet. Could that be the case? Yes, I'm certain. The peace of this world is upheld by the light of the legendary silver crystal. It will continue for eternity. We're off. What do I do with my Zen? Anything is possible if we change destiny. I missed a bunch of stuff that they said. After all, we have Lady Apsu to guide us. Destiny will change. Princess, my sister is right. I'll do my best. Chibi Usa? What is it? I don't know. I just felt kinda uneasy for some reason. Oh, feeling a little lovesick again? I know. You're already at that age of boy craziness, right? Just remember, Mamo is mine. It's not that. Hey, Usagi. There aren't gonna be any more enemies, are there? Everybody's gonna live in peace from now on, right? Of course we will, Chibiusa. Things are gonna be just fine from now on. And even if some bad guys try to attack, I'm Sailor Moon. And in the name of the moon, I'll punish you. Think they did too much weed? Most likely. Wow, didn't even start yet. Cool room. Usagi. Hey, no cats on the bed. Usagi, wake up. Yawn. What's wrong, Luna? There's something peculiar about the town. I don't know what it is exactly, but there's something funny going on. Are you sure it isn't your imagination? No, there's something about the people too. Okay. Be careful out there. Good night. Wait a sec. Get up and go check it out. What if you say no? Okay, fine, we'll check it out. Now I'm kind of wishing I was playing the diving game. Hell Destiny Chapter 1. Damn. This game does seem cool though, just because... mainly due to the JRPG nature of it. Having these items, accessories, which of course we don't have any yet. Techniques. Link text. Puzzle. Not too late to switch over. That is true. Something about these, like, SNES games just kind of, like... I don't know. Something about playing retro games... on stream... like, zaps me a little bit. Not that they make me sleepy per se, but like, it's like, I don't know, just makes me tired and unstimulated, understimulated. So let's play instead let's play an actually boring game. This game has 28 followers. Much better. Then I guess after this, either more Shenmue, or Signalis, or Phase Paradox. Or maybe Twilight Princess. Though I don't want to get burnt out on Twilight Princess. August 2002. Nearly a year has passed since the adventure on Daedalus Island. Leonardo Delfino and his partner Zuko sail the Caribbean in search of a mysterious treasure, an ancient stone marker buried on the sea floor, slumbering in wait for someone to discover it. Just as the two begin their search, however, their boat Falco 2 is beset by tremendous storm. As if unsatisfied with mercilessly smashing their boat, the angry sea sweeps Zuko away as well. Leaving their equipment behind, Leo rescues his friend. The two somehow manage to swim to a nearby island. The small island is called Valentir. It is a beautiful Caribbean island with a population of 24,000 people. Unbeknownst to Leo, an unforgettable adventure awaits his arrival there. Long time no see, Leo. I'm finally out of the hospital. Sorry to keep you waiting. You know, I can't believe a little injury like that knocked me out for 3 whole days. You looking good? I'm glad you're better. What's the difference? I'm glad you're better. Come on now, you're embarrassing me, but thanks. After all, you did rescue me from the water when I blacked out on Falco 2. I don't know what this guy's voice is. ... Hey, don't worry about it. No, I've got to say something. You risked your life to save me during that storm. All of your equipment's trashed because of me, right? Sorry about that. But I guess we shouldn't let this get us down. That's not like us. Leo, let's fix up the Falco 2 and find those stone markers. It'll be our big comeback. What do you say? ... Why would you respond ... I knew I could count on you. Just leave everything to me. I won't mess up again. Anyway, maybe it's a sign that I'm still young. Can't believe I was so focused on searching for the stone markers. I didn't notice the storm was coming. Now I'm getting excited. We'll find those stone markers your dad Alberto always talked about. So this is a sequel to Everblue 1. It seems like it picks up right where the first one left off. But I chose to go with this one because it seems Better. I came because I heard about a big accident some divers had. Was that you guys? Yeah, we were so busy searching for some stone markers we didn't see the storm coming. Stone markers? Never heard of those. But then there's a whole lot out there in the sea. Anyway, you mean to tell me you and that old man went diving in that beat-up gear? No wonder you had an accident. Speaking as someone who really loves the ocean, I think you underestimated the sea. Let's just hope you learned your lesson this time. Wow, you're taking this well. I really like guys who have their heads on straight. Every year I see overconfident divers push the limit and hurt themselves, or worse. I like Valentir Island very much. That's why I don't want anything bad to happen here on the island. Know what I mean? Yeah? I'm glad you're listening, but I hope you really understand. It can't be helped. Come on, let me teach you how to dive. I'll take you to a diving area for beginners. It's by the boat over there. No, wait just a minute. You mean a little girl like you is going to teach Leo how to dive? Why not? And will you quit calling me little girl? My name is Ellis Lendell. I'm a member of the Amigos. The Amigos? I didn't know you were this much of a beginner. The Amigos are a group of young people who love the ocean. We mainly help people in trouble and give diving instructions to beginners. The ocean is for everybody, so you're free to dive, but we won't sit back and stay quiet if you don't behave. Alright, let's go. Save before you dive. Whoa, cool save screen. When it's saving, the fish come over the menu. Sorry, they're fucking texting me. Fucking... So, for the karaoke biz, we have this one system that we have been using since I started working there, like 2 years ago. And it's always having issues. Like, it's so unreliable. To the point where eventually we switched over to a different type of system, but still kept some of the old system because it has a really large library of non-English songs and it can be used without Wi-Fi. And because my boss has a relationship with the owner of the old system company that he doesn't want to, like, break. He doesn't want to, like, part with. So now we use it for we use it only for events where multi-language is requested, despite all the employees saying we don't want to use this thing anymore because it sucks. So anyways, one of my coworkers was using it today, and of course he was having issues again with it, and I've done what I can to help, and he's done what he can, and he had to ditch it and go to YouTube Premium instead because the old system wasn't going to be up and running in time. And so my coworker posted in the chat, that, you know, that system crapped out on him today. And my boss tagged me. My boss tagged me. No, wait a minute. No, first my coworker posted. So my boss was like, so no complaints from our client. And my coworker said, nope, all good. I solved the problem, but please make sure everything is ready to go for events. And then my boss tagged me and said, please make sure of this. And I'm like, what? What do you mean, please make sure everything is ready to go for events? And so I replied, I tested it before sending it out, plus sent the manual. The old system is so unpredictable, I'm not sure what else to do. My boss knows this. He knows that staff consistently has problems almost every time someone takes it out. But then my coworker replied, it was not Oz. It was the system. Well, if you're saying it wasn't me, what was the previous message about? Saying please make sure everything is ready to go. for events. It's like he backpedaled or something. I don't know what was that about. Anyways, fucking work creating dead air on my stream and now everybody left. Ooh, I like this music. This game's cool. Whoa, mariachi band? Hey, Ragey Poo, welcome. Yeah, this is my first time playing one of these games. I'm honestly really into it, like, right away. The idea of, like, going around and just collecting loot, stacking gold coins, and buying new equipment. Sounds like my type of game. And this music is fantastic. The vibe is excellent. Solid Capcom game. Yeah. Honestly, kind of seems like it. I was gonna play the first one first, but after looking into it a little more, it seemed like the second one was just kind of like an upgrade in every way. So I decided to skip to the second one. Let me know if you have any tips or anything. The best way to make money is selling items to the item shop. However, most of the items you find will be unappraised and they won't buy them. Once you get something appraised, you'll be able to identify it yourself thereafter. In short, it only costs money to appraise an item. You gotta spend money to make money is what she's saying. So swallow the expense. Pause. Woo, I think that about covers the basics. Head back to the hotel. Rest up for tomorrow. 2 is a good place to start. Cool. Yeah. I also didn't know until looking into them that it was related to that other one on Wii. What, that other one? Freaking blanking. Endless Ocean. That's what I was trying to think. Endless Ocean. Makes sense though. I didn't know it was related to Endless Ocean until recently when I was looking into these games. Best tip is to upgrade quickly and get a rebreather. The longer you can stay under, the better loot you'll find. Oh, that's a great tip. Yeah. I need all the optimal strats. Okay, let's go to the Hotel Motel Holiday Inn. A new face. So your name is Leo, huh? 60 to 60 bucks a night. And I guess that's not bad. In this economy, 60 bucks isn't bad. Though you don't know what kind of hotel you're staying at for 60 bucks. You might come home with a souvenir. Unwanted souvenir. Slept like a baby. HP and air refilled. Good morning, Leo. Nice day today, isn't it? Hey, are you free? I want you to come with me for a minute. Psh, is this a date? Do the choices affect anything? Does this affect any, like, frickin' quests or endings or anything? Or is it just, kind of for funsies? Don't remember. I'll be normal. I'll respond like not a creep. Good boy, what? Yo. Okay, I regret being normal. This freaking fucking smart aleck over here. Good boy. Just come along quietly. It looks like an editor from Divers Monthly is in the old market. You know Divers Monthly is the hottest diving-related magazine in the world, right? This is our big chance. If we sell ourselves well, the amigos could become famous. Sell yourselves? Yeah, Ellis, you forgot to say pause. I'm not an amigo? Sell yourselves. If we play this right, the world will see me as a top diver. Maybe I'd better start practicing my autograph. Okay, let's go to the old market. Okay. This music is great. Liveliest place on all of Volunteer Island is the old market right here. Is that woman with the camera the editor for Divers Monthly? Hey Leo, let's go talk to her. Whoa, woman in red swimsuit. Humana, humana. There sure are a lot of shops here in the old market. I can never decide where to go. Poet wannabe? Waves and waves of people. Why do you buy things? Because the shops are there. What a great poem. I frightened myself. I'm such a genius. Yeah, don't quit your day job, buddy. Poem sucked. Photoshop. If you don't mind, can you come back later? Zzz. Taking a nap on the job. Poster. Combiner Anza's new customer. No new customers. What? Woman in a dress. This old market is really a nice and lively place. Some people say it's too crowded, but I think that's part of its charm. What is it, kid? Ah, you're a new face, eh? Well, sorry, but I've got to ask you to leave. My business is built on trust, so I never do business with tourists. Hey, I ain't no tourist. Looking for tenants, low deposit, and closing costs. Soccer kid. My dream is to become a pro soccer player when I grow up. Do you have a dream too? No? Yes, I do. To become, I don't know what my dream is. Never mind. That's great. Dreams help you make it through the tough times. That is true. Gear shop stand. guy's been having family problems. I need to pull together a little money. You're a diver, aren't you? I hope to see you a lot. See you again soon. Drugstore. All out of medicine. Here's a kitty cat. It's a cat. He's taking a nap. The cat's name is Paco. Looks like he loves hanging out on the roof of the drugstore. It gets lots of sunshine up there. Looks like he's feeling really good. Yeah. Alright, let's talk to our camera. Leo, right? That's right. I knew it. I'm glad I ran into you. Sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lin Lure. I'm an editor of the magazine Divers Monthly. Pleased to meet you. Leo, is she acquaintance of yours? Nope. Yes. What am I saying? There's no way you'd know someone like her. Quit trying to impress me, Leo. It isn't working. The reason I'm here is to get some underwater photos for next month's cover. But my cameraman went and got sick all of a sudden. There isn't any way to extend the deadline either. What am I going to do? Hey, Leo. Don't you think our meeting like this is no coincidence? Excuse me, may I butt in? Cute girl. Would you happen to be Leo's girlfriend? No, I'm not. He's sort of like a friend of mine. We made a diving club called the Amigos together. We did? Since when? When did I join the Amigos? Right, Leo? Right? I think this is a battle I must concede to for the moment. Seems that way. That's right. The Amigos, huh? So Leo's already gone and founded his own diving club. Great stuff. This is a big scoop. Okay then, tell me how this sounds. I'll put an article about the Amigos in my magazine, and in return... I get it, you want us to shoot a photo for your cover shot. Thank you so much, I can't believe I'm getting a shot by Leo for the cover. How about if I arrange the underwater camera for you? Just leave the shot for the cover in this album. Paco, Paquito, Paco. Yeah. Paco, Paquito, Paco, Julio. Oh man. They're asking if the reward of being in the magazine is going to be enough. I mean, I could use some cash too. What if I tell you I don't think so? I just made a save state. Come on, Leo, what are you doing? It's a case of mistaken identity. Why else would she ask you to do this? If we can take the photo before she catches on, we'll get an underwater camera. If you get greedy, she'll catch on and we'll get nothing, right? Now, what would you like Leo to photograph for you? Okay, maybe it's a fake choice. I hear there's some beautiful coral around this island. I also hear it isn't far away from beginner diving area. Can you get a photo of that coral for me? I've got it. L2, halfway while in the water to get the camera ready. Weird. Beautiful coral. Hope there's someone who knows more somewhere around here. This game is awesome. Have you seen the beautiful coral? We haven't even done any... We did about 2 minutes of diving, and it felt pretty good. And it was like dopamine finding treasure. Oui, oui, senor, CC. Have you seen the beautiful coral yet? No. You should go check it out. It isn't very far away from the beginner's diving area. Swim southeast. Southeast, remember that. Patch. A path of white coral heading to the east. Southeast, white coral heading to the east. I hope somebody's writing this down. Southeast, path of white coral heading to the east. Follow that path of white coral and keep swimming. After a while, you'll find orange coral. Okay, southeast, follow the white coral till you get to the orange coral. Seems simple enough. Where's the game located? I don't know. Some kind of Caribbean, maybe like Dominican Republic or something. Because I think it's in the Caribbean, I think it said, but they speak Spanish here, so. Looking for the coral, just listen to my poem. Beautiful orange coral, guided by a path of white. Pretty good poem, huh? Hard to believe I haven't seen the coral myself yet. Alright, Ellis, let's go. Maybe Cuba? Yeah, it could be Cuba as well. They got a mariachi band, though. Good morning to you and me. Today's a new day. What could wait in the sea? What are mariachis doing on the beach? I mean, this game was made by Japanese people. I guess it might be a fictional place because it's the Volunteer area. Could just be some fictional, made up nonsense. Save. I need to use the restroom. But I haven't really been able to gain momentum yet with the stream because first I was derailed by work calling me, needing tech support, and then derailed starting that Sailor Moon game and deciding that I didn't actually want to play it right now. Mexican Caribbean fictional island? Yeah, exactly. This guy's name is Zuko. So you've got a target photo for some coal, sounds fun. Okay. Let's do it. Come on, Jewel. There we go. Looks like you have to swim southeast from the beginner's diving area. Yeah, diving's in first person. Southeast. Follow the coral to the east, like this. So that's it there. But my sonar's picking up some treasure. Nice. A rusty screw? I guess I'll take it. This looks like the coral we need. I wonder if like we need any particular shot. That should be enough, I hope. We still got some air left. See if you can't find another treasure. You also get to dive into like capsized boats and stuff. Nice. Okay, I think I'm out of bag room. How do I tell? Bag. Oh, 560 out of 600G. I don't think we'll find anything else that's only 40G. So, ascend. Debajo del mar? Yeah, I agree. Whatever that means. Welcome back. Took a picture of the coral. Go to the Photoshop. Local woman. The amigos? Ah, those idiots? Pretentious bunch of kids. Best way to enjoy the sea is by fishing. Everyone knows that. Woman in blue swimsuit. Been to the old market. I heard there's some famous editor over there. Yeah, the vibe and music is really good. Nice. We got our pictures. Also, before we do that, let's go get our treasure appraised. I don't fully understand the appraising. I wonder if this stuff is purely for selling? I guess we'll find out. Throw a coin. Sure. Wonder what's the best picture here. I should have tried to get a shot with fish swimming by, I guess. I guess this one's good. No, wait a minute. This is a good one. A really good one? I need you to do it. Oops. Okay, whatever. Tradition of the pirate of the pirate ancestors of the islanders to show gratitude to others. They give shells inscribed with their own names as a sign of trust and appreciation. Shells of gratitude. Wanted to try the tradition, and you're my first recipient. This is for you, Leo. Go to the beach. The 3 people over there are amigos, my teammates. Boy with candy. Pretty rough looking gear. Can you really dive with stuff like that?
Yeah, your gear looks older than I am. Either that or maybe you've had a little trouble.
Are you that promising new guy who Ellis has been talking about? Yes. Leo, huh? Well, you seem to understand common courtesy at least. My name's Johan. Johan. I'm the leader of the Amigos. Okay, guys, tell them who you are. I'm Tonino. Helio. I'm an all-around diving expert. Hey, Ellis, does this guy, Leo, really have what it takes to be a diver? Gear looks like he found it on the street. I spent all my money on food, but even my gear looks better than that. Don't judge a book by its cover. Didn't your fathers ever teach you that? Huh? Who's that, old man? The name's Zuko. I'm Leo's, well, call me his guardian angel. Like I've been saying, I think we're heading for trouble if we don't make Leo an amigo. I hear you're introducing the Amigos to the magazine Divers Monthly. I'm really glad to hear it. But if we let just anyone join, it wouldn't be much of a club. Can I say something? By letting someone join, you mean making Leo an amigo, right? Tonino? Totino? I'd like to join. I don't want to join. Enough. We need a diver with talent. Enough talent to take on those sea dross guys. Sea dross? They're a major salvage company operating around the island. They got really nasty ways of doing business. They're happy to salvage items regardless of what happens to the surrounding area. Salvaging fish near skulls. Thanks to them, the catch has gone way down. Man, it's a lot of reading starting out, but I know that, yeah, it's still early. We're, haven't even unlocked all the stuff yet. Secret base? Go find our secret base? If he's going that far, I want him to enter the secret base. Inside the secret base, there's a locked door. Get the trophy from that room and bring it back here. If you can do it, you're in. But if you end up as fish food, don't hold it against us, okay? Now's the time to back down. Come here for a sec. The secret base is in a sunken ferry. Map for the ferry? Dang, she's giving us the cheat code. Southwest of the island, and it's about 1 minute away. A lot of coral reefs. The area around the ferry doesn't have much coral. Also marked the location of the ferry on the world map. Nice. What a homie. Hit the drugstore in the old market and buy some medicine. Okay. Let's go buy some medicine then. Item for combining. Cool, there's crafting as well. I don't know. I wonder if there's a manual that will tell me whether or not this stuff is purely for selling, like the dog tags, iron plates, coach bolt, or if you can craft something with that stuff. Let's see. Whoops. Blah. Square button, left analog stick, move up and down vertically inside sunken ships. I would show this manual on screen, but it's a little bit dull. It's not that interesting looking. I'm just trying to see... multi-sonar. You can add special elements that change what kind of objects your multi-sonar will sense. Dangerous aquatic animals. Great white shark. Town activities. Heal yourself at the inn. Get items and treasure boxes appraised. Buy equipment. Okay, it seems like those ETC items are just for selling. Auction. Depending on how you proceed through the game, you may get a chance to participate in an auction. Combination, here we go. When you get to mid-game, you will be able to use combination shop. Combine two items to create a new one. Okay, so maybe the ETC items will be able to be used. You can, in the workshop, you can create items. You guys have the blueprints. Yeah. Wow. This game's awesome. Okay. Hints. Always use the best equipment you can afford. Alright. Got it. Okay, we'll just save our stuff and stuff for now. Any other side quests? Where's the vent? Good question. Wonder if I should rest. Yeah, probably better to be safe. I hope we get some more traffic in here tonight. Those little hoodlums are at it again. This kid said you'll never find it. I'll wager $1 on it. Okay, save, and then I need a stretch break. Then when I return, we'll go find this secret underground grow room. Thanks for being here, everybody. We can play other games tonight too. Maybe Shenmue or Signalis. Pineapple Under the Sea. Damn, SpongeBob cameo. Okay, let me throw in a tune. Alright. Give me 5 or 10 minutes and I'll be back, thanks. Why, oh, why?
There's nothing I want you to go through. Stay where you've been. There's nothing I want you to do. It's a dream we're in. So divine. There's nothing I want you to do. It's a dream we're in. So divine. There's nothing I want you to do. It's a dream we're in. So divine. There's nothing I want you to do. It's a dream we're in. So divine. There's nothing I want you to do. It's a dream we're in. So divine. There's nothing I want you to do. It's a dream we're in. So divine.
Ah, just missed the end of the song. Alright. So, while I was up, I think I decided I'm ready to switch to Shenmue. I really like this Everblue game though, so I'll for sure play it again. I just think I've been reading text for the last hour and a half between Sailor Moon and this, so I'm getting a little tuckered out by it. And hopefully Shenmue will draw some folks in to the stream. Change the details real quick. How was your day at work? It was honestly not bad. I only got a few hours of sleep last night. I got maybe 3 hours of sleep. But, you know, it was all hands on deck. So we moved like 700 boxes, weighing anywhere between like 20 to 60 pounds. But that was between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like 10 people. So we had like 10 people, and it took us maybe 2 hours. Like 2 hours of moving boxes. It was really satisfying, to be honest. Like when we were finally done and had this giant 18-wheeler type truck completely full of boxes, it was like, wow, we really did this shit. And then my manager let us go home early afterwards. Que Diablo es a pound? Is that what the devil is a pound? What is? Half a kilo. Yeah, we use the stupid metric system over here. I wonder why. Why did America end up using the metric system? A reference to that meme that says, "What the fuck is a kilometer?" Oh, I haven't seen it. Alright, we're heading to Kowloon, the walled city. Beginning of disc 3. Also, I made sure to go into work looking cool today, because I knew all the store girls were gonna be there. I mean, I looked cool but functional, of course. And I was trying to, like, be observant to see if any of them were checking me out, and they weren't. At least it didn't seem like it. Unfortunately, none of the cute store girls were. They barely looked at me. Until the end, actually, as I was leaving. There was kind of a funny moment. As I was on my way out, they were all kind of like standing around near the door. And there's this awkward silence as I started walking up to the door with my dolly of equipment that I had to bring with me. And they all kind of just like looked at me. And I looked at them. And there was this awkward silence, and then we all laughed. It was a very kind of cute moment. And I finally locked eyes with my crush. She was like they were all kind of like standing kind of in like a semicircle or something. And she was in the center. And we locked eyes for like a few seconds. That was the first time I actually noticed her looking at me in a while. But yeah, it was nice. Just the whole thing. It was a nice day. They were busily handling boxes. Well, that's the thing, is they weren't at times. Like, the times I was being observant, we were just kind of like standing around. Or they were standing around as I was moving boxes. Me and the other were moving boxes. There was plenty of time. Yeah, or was not acknowledged. Yeah, there was plenty of time for them to acknowledge my aura, but aura denied. Sadly. They are all like shy, and
This way.
yeah, English is not their first language. they're all weirdly enough, like, all of the store girls speak Korean, and I know it's probably because my manager who like does the hiring is Korean, so she has like a bias towards people that can speak Korean, obviously. So it's kind of funny they're all Korean. But it does make me kind of like curious, like, what type of person are they interested in? You know?
You are in no position to keep me waiting.
Like, just theoretically,
What's this place?
just out of pure curiosity, do they like
You can use this place to get
white
some
guys?
rest.
I know one of them actually was dating a white guy
Oh,
at one
yeah.
point,
My guys are always on the lookout.
but he was kind of more of like a,
How are you going to find Yandazu in this Kowloon maze?
It's none of your business.
like, if I'm a badass
That's
freak
not
alpha
how it
male,
works. I can smell the money involved.
if
Come with me.
I'm like a hyper masculine alpha male, the guy that she was dating was kind of like a,
You might know where Zoo went.
he was very generic white guy with glasses, like short hair, glasses, generic white guy who probably works in like a 9 to 5. I think he maybe had like a very like light
Young
beard,
shop is in the Great View building.
not like a full-on beard, but like, you know, scruff, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, it's just something. I'm always curious about other people's lives, especially like on the street when I pass somebody or see people walking around. I'm like, what is that person into? Like hobbies? What kind of movies does that person like? I wonder if they play games. What kind of music do they listen to? Who are, you know, what's what's their love like? Maybe I'm just being nosy, but that stuff is interesting to me. Just who are people in general? Who are all these people? I find myself thinking a lot. Forgot to put on Axe chocolate. Yeah, maybe that's it. Hey, how's it going, Funky? Everyone's so different. It's kind of amusing how much everyone's taste in things different. Right. Yeah. Everyone's so different, but then there's also like clones of people. Occasionally there's like clones, dude. Phenotypes. Who knows, maybe he was a Sims 2 enjoyer? Yeah, it might be what I'm missing. Maybe I don't give off Sims 2 energy enough. But yeah, I don't know if you guys ever known anybody, like, sometimes it feels like friend groups gravitate towards people that look like
This
them.
is the Great View building.
Jan's herb shop is in this building. Let's go.
Like, a really easy example that I point to is I befriended this band many years ago,
Great View building.
and they were all tall and had the same build. Even the girl in the band, they were all like really tall and slender and had like similar proportions. And then I see that again with other bands too. I'm like, how did,
Young
what?
shop Great View Herbs is up on the second floor here. Let's go.
I appreciate it about my my like close friend from real life. All my close friends is like a real hodgepodge. Everyone looks like different, but like height and body proportions and stuff.
Great View herbs. Here it is.
Yeah. We're going in.
Different ethnicities.
This is his place. There's no one here.
Must be in the back mixing herbs.
Mixing herbs
That bell.
in the secret grow room. Okay, ring the bell. Whoa, they're mixing up.
He must have been in the middle of his work.
Looks like they're mixing up, like, blunts of, you know what? All the pretty blonde white girls congregated back when I was in uni. The Christian girl fall types.
What does a punk want from me? I don't want trouble.
Why don't you explain?
I'd like to meet young Dazu.
You want to see Zoo? How do I know you're okay? Yes, that's Zoo's seal. Alright, I'll contact him. You can meet him at the Dancing Dragon building.
Dancing Dragon.
Yes. Find a man there. A man dressed in black.
A man dressed in black.
Give him the password. Then he'll direct you to zoo. Dragons don't sleep.
Dragons don't sleep.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm in the middle of mixing some precious herbs.
I do have like a desire to connect with the store girls. I mean, just on a platonic level over Korean culture, because some of my favorite movies are Korean.
Dragon is, but good luck.
Aren't you coming?
This area is don't use territory. My face is known.
So I want to know, like,
So they see me, which means you're safer without me.
what are they into?
Something tells me that's not the reason.
I assume just normie K-dramas and K-pop, but like,
Dancing dragon building.
it makes me want to watch like a K-drama so I can bring it up to them and see their reaction. So I was thinking about like what kind of K-dramas would I even be into. I'm curious about like this old one, Boys Over Flowers. You guys remember that? I mean, I don't think that show is for me, but I always want to explore media that's not for me, or like not made for me. It definitely seems like a show for girls. And I also heard about this other more recent K-drama. And oh, the thing about that Boys Over Flowers that also seems interesting to me is how Y2K it is. It's like so 2006. Like the fashion and everything. It's very like nostalgic to me. Without even seeing it. But yeah, there's also a more recent K-drama that I'm kind of interested in called Glory, or The Glory. About bullying. And revenge, of course. Oh, I wanted to I've just remembered. I wanted to ask them, like, why is there so much why is there so much media about revenge that comes out of Korea? Why are there so many revenge thrillers? You know? There's so many revenge thrillers. I wanted to draw, but a friend told me to hop on Minecraft. Gotta do what you gotta do. Hey. The kids yearn for the mines. It's a fun genre. Yeah. It's just weird because they make like exponentially more of it than any other country. I mean, they're good at it. Old Boy. I feel like that's the one that really started the trend. But the trend has been consistent for 20 years at this point. Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance used to be one of my all-time favorite movies. I'm curious to explore Kowloon. I don't know if we're even really inside of it yet.
Maps. 1,000 white quarter. It'll be useful.
Korean drama where the girl dies, comes back to life, and gets revenge on people who were shitty to her by thriving. No. What's that called? I tried Googling K-drama where girl dies and comes back to life, and is it Reunited Worlds? There's one called Again My Life. Again My Life. And then there's also Reunited Worlds. That doesn't... Wait, no. Reunited Worlds is the one. I haven't seen, like, any K-dramas. I've only seen Korean movies. Korean pop culture is so interesting. Stream crashed. I was just asking if you knew what that K-drama is called. I tried Googling. The only one I found was Again My Life. I don't know if that's what you were talking about. And then I just said K-drama or Korean pop culture is so interesting. Oh wait. First I asked if it was Again My Life. Then I said I haven't seen any K-dramas. I've only seen Korean movies. Then I said Korean pop culture is really interesting. Do they got any new capsule toys? No, it's all the same shit.
A map. T-break building. Good.
Marry my husband. Adaptation from a webtoon. Huh. When a woman witnesses the affair between her best friend and her husband and is murdered by them, she goes back in time to change her future and seek revenge. They just like can't get enough of the revenge stuff. Yeah. My observation, like, yeah, obviously the biggest pop culture imports to America, particularly imports from East Asia, are Japanese content and Korean content, right? And so I can't help but compare and contrast the two, especially when trying to understand the fandoms. Like the weeaboos versus the Koreaboos. You know, what's the difference? And the conclusion I came to was Japan's pop culture exports all have to do with fantasies and fictional things like Pikachu, Goku, Cloud from Final Fantasy VII. Like, Americans never really got into J-dramas to the extent that they got into K-dramas. Same with Japanese movies. Whereas the Korean imports are more about the people and the humans. It's like in a like very literal sense objectification of people, making them the commodities, right? Whereas like the Japanese imports, the commodity is the art, I guess you could say. Not that the Korean imports aren't art as well, but it's more like the Japanese imports are creations of a person, whereas the Korean imports are the person themselves. And I think that's why when you go into like Korean pop culture import stores in America, it's all like idol group merchandise, K-drama merchandise. If you go into a Japanese culture import store, it's all manga, games. And that's like just really interesting to me. You know, I think it's really hard to point that out without it sounding it's really hard to be neutral because like it seems like the extent of objectification that is Korean pop culture import, I don't think it's inherently bad because there's plenty of Koreaboos who are self-aware enough and can find inspiration in the human that they're standing for or whatever, or the content they're standing for. And that's not to say that the fictional works of K-dramas and movies aren't like artistically valuable, because they are, obviously. But on the surface, what you're seeing is faces of people. And I'm very much biased, and there's no reason to like pit these things against each other. But like, I don't know. It's just really interesting. Also, the structure of Korean pop culture production is crazy. Like, it's such a factory process. And the production values are so high, especially those fucking idol groups, dude. They can dance their asses off. Like, they put everybody else on earth to shame with how expertly packaged it all is, you know? Like, it's just pure entertainment. That said, it's strange. I wonder what, like, I would be curious to know the evolution and why things like Korean animation, Korean indie music, Korean games didn't like evolve and grow in the same way that Japan's industries of those kinds did. I think I did look into it a little bit. There, like the Korean film industry really didn't even like. There was something about their policies or like the history of Korea with the Korean War and stuff that sort of like, and like regulations and shit. I'm really ignorant, but I think it has to do with this. Like, the Korean film industry really didn't take off until the 90s and 2000s. So I think maybe, like, the whole pop culture industry is relatively young, maybe? I don't know. I should do some research because it's a fascinating topic to me. There's this one famous Korean boy band. Seo Taiji and the Boys. They debuted in '92, and they were really notable for like being experimental with their sounds and presentations, and they were like one of the first big sort of like idol group phenomenas, as far as I know. And they would like combine all these different genres. Their music's really cool. They would combine all these. They're like barely even a boy band. They're just like a regular band. They even did like some new metal shit in the early 2000s. And I'm pretty sure there was like a lot of pushback. I think they got like, there's like a lot of controversy over their sound and presentation. Like parents did not like it at all. So I could be wrong about this, but as far as I know, like Korean pop culture really didn't start, like the nexus of what it is today was really, it started in the 90s. So with that in mind, perhaps, you know, we are getting more Korean games all the time. And it's not like we haven't had any Korean games. There's especially the fucking MMOs they used to pump out. But yeah. Be curious to see how it changes. Sorry. It's good that I have a stream now to like dump these thoughts onto, because otherwise I'd be posting a wall of text in my personal friend's Discord and no one would read it. I would just be like speaking into the void with a wall of text in my personal friend's Discord. Like, you know what's really interesting to me, guys? And then write my 400-word essay, and they're like, yeah, okay. Cool story, bro. Other notable differences to me between Korean pop culture and Japanese pop culture is just where they excel. Like, Koreans are so far ahead of Japan when it comes to cinema at this point. And then, of course, in terms of like idol groups and stuff, they're like a million years ahead of Japan. Japan's like indie music scenes are way more present. Like, it kind of seems like I think this is changing, but for a long time it seemed like Korean music scenes and industries were so locked around the big idol group factories. It seemed like the presence of indie groups and stuff seemed really, really, really limited. Whereas Japan, of course, has had renowned indie rock scenes for decades. So very curious. I gotta brush up on my Korean history, apparently.
Excuse me. Come on in.
Should we do a little
I need to
gambling?
get to the Dancing Dragon building. That there is the Dancing Dragon
I
building.
see. Thank you.
Hey, what's going on, Bones? Yeah, I was just ranting in here about Korean pop culture exports versus Japanese pop culture exports. And completely forgetting where I'm supposed to go. And I also need to use the bathroom. We're looking for the Dancing Dragon building. Did that guy just tell me where it was? Dim Sum building? Hey, is this Joy's motorbike? I'm suspicious.
This is... Joy. Is she nearby?
Our stalker. I wish I liked more K-pop, but I don't really. Most of like the mainstream K-pop is very hit or miss for me. Though the song Boy With Love by BTS was one of my favorite songs of that year that it came out. I still love that song. It's so good. New Jeans. I haven't listened to them. Come on, Rio. Every once in a while, I fall down the rabbit hole of consuming a bunch of idol group content, like Korean idols. Oh, and I was also really into that Korean reality show, The Return of Superman. About like Korean celebrities raising babies, and basically the show just follows the babies and toddlers around. It's really cute. Kind of similar to this other Japanese reality show. What was that one called again? It's called Old Enough. It's a Japanese show called Old Enough. Incredibly cute show. Children go on errands all by themselves for the very first time as a camera crew follows along in this beloved long-running reality show. Yeah, basically these camera crews follow these little children going on errands, but they don't help the kids, they just kind of observe them, like a safari. And all sorts of cute, funny things happen, as you might expect. Where is the damn dragon building? Okay, so where did I come from? I came up from here. Go right, then left. And it should be on the right. Dancing Dragon.
This is the Dancing Dragon building. I'll look for the man wearing a black suit here.
This zone is crazy. All the buildings have their own maps.
A building nearby. I already have one.
I do? Hey, get out of the way, lady. Wow. This place is cool. Fortune teller. Make a save state so that we can explore this building without losing a bunch of time. Fortune tellers, fortune tellers, fortune tellers. Damn, why do they need like 10 different fortune teller shops? It's all fortune tellers. Don't you guys sell anything cool in here? We gotta go talk to this black suit gentleman.
Seems like there's something in the back. Excuse me, but
What's your business here?
dragons don't sleep.
Looks like you're the one then. We'll hear what you have to say. Just go up the stairs.
Excuse me, but
Do what you're told to and
Damn.
go upstairs.
Yeah, little boy.
alright.
Alright. Rio just got mobbed. Do as you're told. Hey, come on. You guys remember when Blackpink performed in North Korea? And then there's that footage of like the North Korean men just like not happy.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
Dragons don't sleep.
Nice nose ring.
Like you're square with us.
This guy must be
We'll hear your
bisexual.
story. Go on up the stairs.
I'd like to ask you about something.
I can't answer any questions. Go up the stairs.
I understand. I'll head upstairs.
That would be wise.
I would love to go on a tour in North Korea. No questions? Yeah, dude, look it up. Blackpink performed in North Korea a few years ago.
Stop, you can't go any further. If you don't want to get hurt, you'd better leave.
What? Yeah, this is a big building. Oh, referencing the game.
Excuse me.
What's your business here?
Oh, what were you saying? No or questions to? Don't know who Blackpink is. They're a Korean girl group.
Dragons don't sleep.
They're like
Seems that you're the one. We'll listen to what you down these stairs. They're waiting for you on the 3rd floor.
Excuse me.
I can't answer your questions. Just head down to the
there are
3rd
so many K-pop groups. It's crazy. As an outsider, a total casual, they all seem really similar too. Oh, nose ring guy. Ooh, mahjong parlor. Don't listen to any K-pop. Yeah, I listen to like just a little bit here and there. Generally, I don't love a lot of it, but occasionally there's a song that just like undeniably rips. And I also really like G-Dragon, like as a character. I don't really care for his music, but as a fashion icon and kind of like Like, what's the word? Trendsetter. He's great. Call me a snob, but I have no interest in commercialized music. Really? Not at all? I mean, a good song's a good song, right? I don't know. I'm pretty like I've gotten to the point long ago where I like couldn't care less whether something is cool commercialized. To me, it's all about the melody, and that's it. You know how when artists will lie, say I just do it for the music. I only care about the music. They're lying, by the way. But for me, I truly only care about the music itself these days. And good songs. Good songwriting. And I also find it, like, really inspiring the songwriters behind the scenes. You know, I love learning about them. And some of the, like, kind of legendary songwriters in the commercial field of American music. Really interesting job. There's this one woman songwriter who is such a badass. She's been doing it for like decades. What's her name? Diane Warren. Diane Warren. She has like such a huge list of just fucking classics. She did she did Unbreak My Heart by Tony Braxton. I Don't Want to Miss a Thing by Aerosmith. I mean, she's done so much stuff that I'm having a hard time finding the other ones off the top of my head. I also find it really interesting to listen to like demos of hit songs that the songwriter made. Like the demo for Toxic by Britney Spears is so interesting. The woman who wrote it is also a badass. And her demo is just like insane. Like, how did someone do this? It's so detailed and thoughtfully composed and catchy. It's like, how did someone make this? For music and songwriting heads, I highly recommend checking out the demo for Toxic. Yeah, there's good songs, but it's not something I gravitate towards. Whenever I hear that stuff, it just makes me think about how abysmal the industry is and who's profiting from it. Yeah, that's fair. I could see that being difficult to, like, compartmentalize. Just me or the stream choppy? Does anybody else having stream issues? Yeah. I mean, I understand it's also very nuanced. And I'm sure you understand this, but like, thankfully, the music industry in America isn't like monolithic. It's so like, what's the word? Like broken up. Like there's so many different pockets of people working together. So many, like, of course the biggest labels in America are shit and full of suits who fuck people over constantly. But there's also a lot of hardworking, normal people making fantastic music. And for better or worse, the mainstream music industry is what it is at this point. So I think there's a lot of people in it that are still worth supporting that make just fantastic songs. Segmented, similar. So I was trying to think of a similar word. Like, think about like gravel, like all these different pieces. Like a not conglomerate, like opposite of conglomerate or something. Even the indie scene is dominated by nepo babies. Yeah, I have a harder time with American indie music than I do mainstream, honestly, because I'm so jaded since I was involved in the indie scene for so many years and saw so much of that stuff. Like I would probably never be able to enjoy Alex G unbiased, you know? I get really hyped when I do come across some kind of indie band or meet a moderately successful indie band with members who are just cool and down to earth and normal. That's when I get hype about indie music. But for the most part, like, the way you feel about the mainstream industry is probably how I feel about the indie scene. Do you have beef with Alex G? No, not with Alex G himself necessarily, but to me, anyone who's putting their music out for consumption is doing it to be cool and to gain clout. And I mean, that might not be the only reason, but it's a huge reason. And I just can't decouple the image of in my head of all like being cool guide and like like it's really hard for me to break the image in my head that I have of all these indie, like you said, nepo babies that only care about being cool at the end of the day. Like that is like, sure, they might actually care about the music too. But ultimately, I think anyone who's putting their music out for consumption, including myself, is trying to climb some sort of ladder. And it all just seems really fake to me after being involved in the indie scene for so many years. At least the commercial mainstream isn't like lying about it. The indie scene, in my experience, tries to convey this image of a community, but it's not a community. It's a scene. Last couple of records are pretty mediocre, and his live shows are not great. Worst crowds? Yeah. I was going to say, like, the fandom as well is what deters me. But, yeah, I mean, I think he's made some really incredible music. You can't deny it. It's really not about the music for me. And he's just a really easy example to point to. It's not just him. In the indie scene, everyone's trying to use each other. And everyone is doing calculations in their head What can I get from this person? And I think that's everywhere. Not just music. I got something in my throat. But I think that of course that exists everywhere. It's just when it's present in the indie scene, it's even more kind of like, because if you go to a business conference, you know why you're there. You're there to network. If you go to an indie show, you think you're there because everyone loves music. You think you're there to share your passion of music with people and be part of a community. But especially in some of the bigger cities, that's not what it's about. And people don't even know it, I think, half the time. It's all way super transactional. It's like not 100% that, because I've mentioned this before. Most of my lifelong friends I met through music, though they were more so from like the DIY scene than indie. My friend who's in town saying LA was like that. Everyone just wants something. Yeah, so I can't get that image out of my head when it comes to like indie bands. I think the hardcore scene does a better job of being a community. But even that scene still has a bunch of people trying to ladder climb and use each other. And if they don't think they can get anything from you, if you don't have enough followers, if you're not cool enough, if you don't make them feel cool by association, it's a really bad time trying to exist in the indie scene, at least in a big city. I think smaller towns, definitely more community based. But in a big city, it's just like there's practically no difference in terms of like social dynamics between indie music and commercial pop music. Hardcore is worse. Got in trouble for moshing different? Really? I stand corrected. Dude, it's hilarious how like crowd killing has had a resurgence. Like back in my day, when I was younger, if you were crowd killing purposefully, you would probably get beat up. But nowadays, if you're crowd killing, someone's going to take a video and post it on social media and it'll get like, 5,000 likes or something. So everybody's doing it now. And it is really entertaining. 19 and just jumping around. Local band did not like that and wanted to kick me and my friend's ass. Damn. So how many years ago was that? Because I think the hardcore scene has changed, at least from when I was a teenager in my early 20s. It's like so different now. Where I live anyways, where I live now. It's, I can't say it's shocking necessarily, but like, it's like, wow, this is so different. There's no uniform anymore. Like, it used to be everyone had to have like the locking out hoodie, youth crew style shit. Now there's so many different types of kids there. And I'm talking like hardcore, like not like turnstile type of scenes. Like what back in the day would have been tough guy hardcore. Like beatdown type shit. And everyone listens to all sorts of different music too in the hardcore scene where I live, like the kids. They love like shitty deathcore and they're all into both like death metal and hardcore. And some of them are even into like attack, whether that's ironic or not, I don't know. It seems just a lot more like inclusive these days. Though anywhere you go, there's going to be cliques and whatnot. Way different today, but still cliquey. Yeah, for sure. Cliquey for sure. That said, I still think, like, compared to the indie scene, they, as an outsider looking in, they seem to support each other more. Like, yeah. My buddy, who's way more involved out here, he was like really wanting me to start a hardcore band with him. And he was saying like, yeah, the guys here in the scene were telling me that, you know, literally anybody who starts a band can just get put on shows. Whereas if you're an indie band where I live, you have to fucking really work to get put on shows. It's so shitty. It's like so hard. You have to practically book them yourself if you want to play a show starting out. Ladder climbing and any artistic scene that involves money. Yeah, totally. Anytime there's like power to be attained, cool points, clout, money. I do miss playing harder stuff, but I just don't have the energy for it. Yeah, I miss it too. I don't have like the time, like it's such a big time investment. That's why I was telling my friend who wanted to start a band with me, who's never been in a band himself. I was telling him like, dude, I don't think you understand, like, we can't just start a band. You know, it has to be like such a big focus to really have it go anywhere. I mean, you can just jam. Sure, you can jam. You don't have to take it seriously. And maybe just like put yourself out there and try to get on a show here and there. But to get on a show, you have to go to shows, right? So there's already a time investment. Where the hell am I supposed to go? To get put on shows, you have to go to shows. And that's time consuming and costs money. Then you have to do a lot of socializing and networking. And I know I was just saying all this stuff about people using each other, but I don't think networking is inherently bad in music. It's definitely something you have to do, but it's something that requires some awareness. You know? Like, you can do networking and still be a genuine person at the same time. But I think a lot of people don't know how to do that, or don't care. Or don't care how it affects people. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Corridor with big door decorated with dragons. Am I not on the right floor or something? Yeah, I would love to do vocals again in a hardcore band. I did vocals for a band back home, and it was so fun, but sadly I ended up moving out of state like right as we were beginning to build. We put out one demo EP. There's a ton of potential, but sadly I wanted to keep it going remote, but I just couldn't. Yeah, dude, I don't know where to go. Is that the tape I have? Yeah, it must be. With the dude that has a blockhead. That's cool you have that. I wish I had the shirts we made. I wish I had one of the shirts. I like don't have any of my own merch. Except leftovers. I do have a bunch of leftover t-shirts from my last project. I'm so lost. Tea-break building. That demo was sick. Thanks. Yeah, I think it was pretty cool. Like, there were things that were definitely a little bit, needed ironing out. I think part of why I lost motivation to keep the project going after I moved was I had become too infected by pop songwriter brain. And my partner that I was doing the project with, that was writing the songs, on guitar anyways, writing all the like instruments, her style of songwriting for heavy music was the kind of heavy music I don't love, where it's kind of like riff salad. Like, here's the part, here's the next part, here's the next part, without any sort of like thematic cohesion. Like, my favorite hardcore bands still maintain catchiness and sort of like a pop structure. Like, if you just do verse, chorus, breakdown, chorus, like, simple as that, it can still be fucking heavy and hardcore, with still maintaining kind of like songwriting theory. But yeah, I want a chance to like let parts breathe and exist. So when a part only happens once, for me it's like, well, what's the point if it's only gonna happen once? Especially if the part is like really cool or catchy, why not do it again? People will want to hear it again. I will want to hear it again. So, yeah, I think that the songs were cool, but I just couldn't, I didn't have the vision to write for them at that point. Yeah, I don't know. I'd like to try making some of my own kind of hardcore adjacent songs. I've written some, but who knows when I'll get back into it, making music. I am so lost. Reload. Big door decorated with dragons. I didn't see that at all. Okay, now we're at the top floor. Elevator. I want to try making kind of like standard tuning or drop D hardcore with drum machines instead of like real drums. Like imagining something that you could hear on like a Sega CD game or something. Yeah, dude, I don't know where to go. also need a stretch break. Godflesh? I haven't listened to them. I'll have to check it out, if that's what they do.
What do you want, small fry?
Hey, this guy wouldn't talk to me before. Unless I maybe did the password wrong.
Dragons don't sleep.
You're the one, then. We'll hear what you have to say.
Man, I just
Take
ran
these stairs
around.
up to the 7th floor. I can't answer your questions.
I should go to the 7th floor.
That's right.
I ran around lost for so long because this guy wouldn't let me through the first time. 7th floor, got it. Roger that.
What's your business here?
Dragons don't sleep.
You're on the level, then.
Street cleaner?
Stairs up.
Ailsis
Can't answer
HR16.
your questions.
Understood.
Whoa, cool. I would love to have something like this. I think it'd make writing drums. I'm really bad at writing drums. I basically do the bare minimum using like a drum machine app on iPad. I have DM1, I think it's called. DM1. Yeah, DM1. I've been using that for so many years. I like the touch interface for activating the steps. And then what I'll do is export that and put it into GarageBand and kind of remix it or layer it with other samples. Because for whatever reason, sequencing in the DAW itself, my brain doesn't work as well with doing it that way. I find that like way harder. And also using like the keyboard to trigger samples like a drum pad, I feel like it's not very
Excuse me.
What's your business here?
like accurate. Like there's too much latency or something.
Dragons don't sleep.
It appears that you're the one, then. Take the stairs up to the 7th floor.
More hardcore bands need to cut up amen breaks. Yeah, agreed.
Is Young Da Zoo on the 7th floor?
Go see for yourself.
When I'm on
Okay.
break, I'll take a peek at Godflesh Street Cleaner. That's an album.
Excuse me.
What's your business?
Whoa, this
here?
guy's cool. Dragons don't sleep.
Dragons don't sleep.
You're the one, then. I knew you were coming. Enter the room with the dragon door.
Dragon door.
The Dragon Door.
First album. Alright, before we head in there, I'm going to take a quick stretch. Also, I wouldn't mind popping in a third game like Radiata Stories, but I feel a little bad because we've made like no progress with Shenmue today. Something, dude, it's just like every single time I play Shenmue, it opens my brain up to yammering, or I get lost or don't know what to do. I waste a bunch of time. I'm having a great time though. Thanks for hanging, everybody. Give me like 5 minutes and I'll be back. Thanks.
変わるよね楽なことばかりじゃないからでも信じていたい願いは羽になるまだ知らない明日への地図になるさあ風を受けてたで涙が乾くように遥かな空に描け夢に見た自分の姿虹を捕まえて流星を追いかけて雲のように形ない道もない旅に出るさあ風に胸を張れ微笑みで歌うように遥かな空に誓え終わらない希望という日は
Nice, right as the song ended. Perfect timing. Hey, thanks for waiting, everyone. You guys good? So I skimmed through a bunch of Godflesh. It's pretty sick. I thought, I always was under the impression Godflesh was like a modern band. Street Cleaner being from 1989 is fucking crazy. Seems like really ahead of its time. Some of it even gave me kind of like Ministry vibes, but hardcore. It's also cool how the sort of 90s and Y2K metalcore aesthetic has made a comeback. There are a lot of bands
Young Dazu?
replicating the style. Like Final Resting Place.
Zoo isn't so handsome.
There's also this other band I'm forgetting off the top of my head. Vane, of course. Vane FM, of course, doing that. But what's this other band called?
I'm looking for Yandazu too. I'll take good care of you.
Damn.
One that'll be taken care of, don't you?
You're run.
Damn. Has no effect.
I'll deal with both of you then.
Boundaries. Boundaries is the band I was thinking of. Although they're like a lot more polished with their presentation than like a Final Resting Place.
Isn't cool.
I like Boundaries a lot. I like them because they seem like kind of dorky. Like the production value is really high and their music videos are really professionally made. But the guys themselves are so scrappy, which makes them relatable.
Shut up.
Then they're just like heavy as fuck.
Cut it out.
don't think you're in a position to order me around.
Nice reverb.
Shut up or I'll bust your face!
Stop it.
Shut up or I'll bust your
Try
face.
and think of a way to get out of here. What?
Hey, what's up, Dean? We're talking about hardcore. Yeah.
Open the door, quick!
We were talking about hardcore because I don't remember. Ancient Bones suggested Godflesh as a hardcore band using a drum machine, and so I was skimming. I'd never listened to them, so I was skimming through them while I was on break. And I was like, I always thought I was under the impression they were a modern band for some reason. So their first album coming out in 1989 is pretty wild. And then just got me thinking about how the like 90s and Y2K metalcore sound and aesthetic has made a comeback. And so, you know, I was pointing to Final Resting Place, Vane, Boundaries, all sorts of bands. And that's my favorite shit. You know, all my favorite hardcore bands are like the Trustkill 2000s bands. And 90s, Poison the Well. Opposite of December coming out in 98 is also crazy. Boundaries is that cucked out Gen Alpha deathcore? Yes. Yeah, dude, they're definitely like, that's what I was saying. They definitely have like cucked out Gen Alpha vibes, so that's kind of why I like them, because their music is so good. But they're so scrappy and kind of like dorky. Huge right now. Bane sucks, but I used to love it as a lad. Bane? What about... Bane was such a hype band. Like, people, that was the type of band where people would just wear a Bane hoodie because. Like, just because. To feel like part of the in-group, you know? And then, like, bands would wear Bane merch in music videos, like the Starting Line. I think somebody was wearing a Bane hoodie in, like, a Starting Line music video. Maybe it's Thursday. Definitely in from first to last music video pre Sonny Moore. Their drummer was wearing like a Terror shirt. I always like investigating the connections from like early mall emo to hardcore when it actually had a connection. I guess I might be playing a show with some metalcore band soon. Just got a text on a band chat about it. Huh. That's a funny coincidence. That'll be cool. What kind of, like, what are you playing? You're playing with, what kind of music is your band? Final Resting Place is so good. I was listening to them today. Yeah, they're sick. Yeah. My favorite hardcore bands are like Poison the Well and 18 Visions and stuff like that. So I'm all about this resurgence. Though 18 Visions has evolved to be kind of whack compared to what they used to be. I feel like they've lost touch a little bit. And they still kind of have that like they want to be rock stars sort of, so like they still mainly play like theater venues. I would love to see them in like a smaller venue or something. And they also have held on a bit to their kind of like butt rock stuff. But you know, whatever. Cool that they're active. And some of the newer stuff is great. Some of it's really bad. Some of it's great. Slowcore. Alt country slowcore? Damn. Sanguisugabob? I've never heard of that. You just type in it's key smashing, making up bands. Sanguisugabog. Sanguisugabog. That sounded. How do you say that? Sound of Fury was the first time I saw hardcore mushing to death metal. Dude, that's what I was trying to say, also saying earlier. Like, the hardcore scene is so different now. There's so much, like, cross-pollination that did not used to be there. Carissa's Weird is our singer's main inspiration. Oh, that makes sense. Sangui Shuga. Never heard that? No. Sangui Shuga Bog? Sangui Shuga Bog? Yeah. I mean, as much as I love hardcore, I'm still pretty casual. As you know. I don't like follow it super closely. And I don't like really go out investigating too much when bands are getting big. Usually it's kind of happenstance, or like if I get in the mood to do some Spotify digging. Look them up. Watch the Dead as Shit music video. Dead as shit, huh? Alright, I'll add it to my watch later. What is this, like fucking flat? Is it like a flash animation type shit? What is this? Dude, this art style is... This art style gives like Newgrounds vibes. That's cool though. I'll check it out. Guttalax? Watch it now? I can't watch the whole thing. I'm streaming. Yeah. The cross-pollination of deathcore entering into the hardcore scene is so interesting. Guttalax. Every time I play Shenmue, it's a podcast. Okay, I added Sanguisu Kebab and Guttalax onto my watch later. Sorry, Shenmue VOD enjoyers.
What do you want? He's dying. What? If he dies, he can't tell you about Yanazu.
Whoa. Oh, I failed.
You guy.
Oh, damn.
Don't mess with me.
Hey, let me do it again.
Can't you even control your timing?
Okay. Oh no! No, shit! I didn't know the fast forward was toggle. I thought it was just hold.
If he dies, he can't tell you about Yanazu.
Okay. There we go.
Damn, he doesn't have the key. Hey, what's going on? Let's go.
They were featured in the new World Peace show.
Damn, don't you? Putting cuffs on me like this? Left.
Whoa. Oh, I know it's gonna be another QTE.
Ow.
Oh.
I know Kowloon better than you do. Just move as I tell you. Jump with me. Go.
Okay, go walk in.
Let's go. Right. Ha. Next left. Good. That way. Next right. Ha. Stay with me. Yo. Yeah, let's go.
Mongrel and Missing Link. Mongrel, no, but Missing Link, yeah. I got some of their songs on my hardcore playlist. They're sick.
Hey, into that room.
Handcuffed frenemies is such a good trope. Yeah, I agree. I hope our bandana guy becomes a true homie. He's on the cover of the game, he better be.
I'm starving.
By daybreak, they'll give up. Be patient.
impatient.
Stop giving orders! Whose damn fault do you think this is? Damn kid.
Man, fuck you. And your bandana.
I can't.
What?
That's it.
No, don't. There's
No,
still...
no, don't.
Fool, I'm taking a leak.
Yo. Awkward. They're about to cross swords. No peeking.
Oh, man.
Oh
Someone's
man.
coming, huh?
What next?
Force our way through.
Right now! Let's go! Okay,
shit.
this way. Hey, run exactly where I tell you. This way.
What does this way mean?
Ow!
You motherfucker. Ryu, hold
I
my
know
wiener.
Calvin better than you do. Just move as I tell you.
It didn't work because I was clicked out of the window on accident. Okay.
Right.
What? Dude, I pressed right.
Follow me if you don't want to fall. Left. Good. Yeah, let's go. Jump. Yo. Yeah, let's go. Next right. Ha. Let me go first. Whoa.
What?
Ow. Stop getting in
Uh,
my way.
This is like comical.
Shut up. Come on. Left. Good. That way.
Damn it, it's closed.
It's falling apart. Just kick it down. We'll both kick it my signal.
Got it.
Ready?
Nice.
Yeah, let's go.
What's wrong?
Ryu, hold my wiener.
Hey, I heard something just now.
Hey, that's what friends are for. Oh, I forgot to turn down the volume after break. Hey, tomorrow's Mini Friday.
Door's been kicked down. They should be nearby. Find them. Don't they ever give up?
What's wrong?
Look, there's a door.
Stairs.
Looks like we can go up, huh? Let's go.
Finish Hibernate Renmei tonight. Sick. What episode are you on?
Oh. The roof.
The roof. The bird.
Let's wait here till dawn.
Episode 8.
I told you not to order me around.
Yeah.
Your voice is too loud.
The last few episodes are really great. To kind of climax.
The Big Dipper.
You should get some rest.
Shut up. I don't have nothing to do with you anymore. I don't need Yandazu or the money. Go on your own and take revenge or whatever.
I was on my own till you came along.
Who are you trying to take revenge on anyway?
Landy.
Oh, Landy.
I think we gotta play Signalis tomorrow.
Human.
You know it?
Nasty organization.
Tell me what you know. Who is Young Dazu?
He used to be the big boss of Hong Kong. I heard he lost it all, though.
What about the Phoenix Mirror?
The phoenix mirror.
It's crazy they haven't given us a proper save point
There was another mirror of a dragon, but Landy took it.
since the start of Disc 3.
Landy took it.
Big Dripper.
Dragon.
That's right.
Phoenix. A pair of mirrors and a chill man. I smell something really fishy here. And I smell money again. First,
This guy's psychotic.
something about this. At daybreak, we move. Get some sleep now.
Yeah.
Alright, good night, bro. Hey, I ain't gonna give me a kiss goodnight. Yeah, I think tomorrow I want to play either more of that Everblue game or Twilight Princess and then Signalis. The Everblue game's really cool.
Hey. Hey. Friend. It's morning.
Okay, let's get back.
Yeah.
I love video games, dude.
This way.
There's so many good ones. Especially right now. I was feeling like I was running out of games. Whoa. Who's this zesty fellow?
Oh, damn it.
We meet again.
Oh, lady.
I'll rip you into pieces.
Yeah, whatever. What? Yeah, I don't think so, lady. Cleared. Easy. Hey, get cleared. Same underwear for 12 months.
What the hell did you do to my partner? You punks! I'll kill both of you!
This way!
Whoa. Fatso. Yeah. The thumping when he runs. Make another save state in case I fuck up.
Emergency exit. What luck! Whoa! God, kid.
Gotta jump over there.
Are you out of your mind?
Yeah, he runs like a cartoon character.
You rats! Die!
Move back! No, don't! Come on!
Whew, that was a close one. I almost messed that up.
Don't ever think that you can catch me so easily!
Fucking ogre. He's pure orc coded.
Go get Wong!
What do you want with Wong?
He's gonna get these off. He's a pro at picking locks. Get moving!
Right away!
How has there not been a single save point since the start of Disc 3? Well.
Long, we've been waiting.
Yo, what are you doing here?
Long story.
Never mind about him. Quick, get these off.
First, promise me.
Huh?
If I get these off, I want you to bring Yo back to Wanzai.
Hold it. I've still got some business here in Kowloon.
Sure, one's eye or anywhere. I'll take him out. So hurry up and do your job.
You guys got any cool weekend plans? Tomorrow's Mini Friday. We're almost at the end. Mini Friday, Big Friday, then we're free.
It's a deal. Bring Yo back to Wanzai.
What are you talking about?
Huh?
First we go to Young's place. That ass had a deal going with Don Yu. He won't get away with this.
Yo,
Don't worry. I'll be fine.
Drinking and maybe watching some Yu Yu with friends. Sounds excellent. I picked up this Yu Yu Hakusho movie on DVD. I forget which one it's called. I haven't watched it yet. Found it at a thrift store. I love being able to find
Joy!
anime DVD and
You
tapes
two know each other?
at thrift stores. They become increasingly rare
Doesn't matter.
to come by in the wild.
You didn't even tell me that you were leaving Hong Kong.
Bro's just hopping on the bike. Don't you think you should ask first?
Huh? What's going on here?
What business have you got in Kowloon?
This lady's our stalker.
I have to...
Don't know what's going on between you two. But we've got somewhere to go. So do the talking later.
Damn. She's being
Are you up to something again?
she's been getting rejected the entire game. Whoa.
Said later. Hey, let's get moving.
Rude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever they're up to.
She's a femcel.
Follow me. We're going to Greatview Herbs.
I follow this fucking clunkhead again.
Young pay.
Yeah.
Why do Shenmue Disc 3s always have some kind of like tedious nonsense? Can't I be the one to go? Surely they will give us opportunities to explore at our leisure around here. And we don't have to follow him necessarily, but I think if I break the follow with him, he might return to the house and then you have to go get him again. But also, when are they going to give us an opportunity to save? Follow him and steal his ponytail? It's a good idea. Shen 3 after Shen 2? Yeah, I'll pick up Shen 3 if it's on sale sometime after we finish this one. What's up with the remaster? They're doing like a Shen 3 remaster? That's like a really odd decision. I wonder if they're gonna like rebalance it. Because I know it was like lacking quality of life features and had really mixed reception. I don't know exactly the details. Psh, he closed the door on me. Not doing Shen 4, but a
It's
remaster.
this way.
I mean, they might be doing Shen 4. I don't know. Seemed like a huge feat to even get Shen 3 made, right? They had to do like Kickstarter or whatever. And it took them like a bunch of years.
We're going in.
Yeah.
So it does make sense that they'd be doing a remaster before 4.
You set us up!
Whoa.
Forgive me!
Shenmue 3 took 4 years to develop. Wow.
I was threatened by Don't You. I had no choice.
I'll spare you if you tell the truth. Where's Yandazu?
I don't know. It's true.
You must know something, don't you? Alright.
I honestly don't know.
Hey,
What?
Wang, he might know. He may have a clue to Zoo's whereabouts.
Wong, the wiretapper.
Yes.
you know a man named Huang?
Here's the deal. When you find out the secret of the Phoenix Mirror, I want my share.
Suit yourself.
Rio looks really weird in this Shen 3 remastered. The graphics and character designs look really strange.
Where is Huang?
T-break building.
T-break.
Go out of here and take a right. Go behind this building. Find 2 bars next to each other. You should be able to enter from the back door of the bar.
I'll find Huang there.
Room 902.
Wow, they're changing a
I'm
lot.
going back to my place.
Aside from the fidelity and graphics enhancements, they're doing increased NPC density, so more NPCs, classic camera mode, gameplay tweaks, include optional stamina system adjustments, health restoration before fights, and reduced money barriers for smoother progression. Improved interactions, cutscene and conversation skip options, expanded QTE timing window. Menu and UX enhancements, streamlined navigation and helpful purchase alerts. Optionality first. All major changes can be toggled. That's great. More devs should do that with remasters. Being able to toggle whether the updates are there or not. I wonder if it's going to be like PS5 only. Yeah, PS5, Series SX, and Nintendo Switch 2. It makes me not want to play Shenmue 3 until I can get a PS5 and play this updated one. It's a passion game. They did Shenmue 3 so bad they had to go and make it worse? You think it's gonna be worse? I gotta go to the dim sum quarter. Gotta go find the tea break building. Nice music. When do I get to save? Maybe if I go back to the crib? I probably should head out soon. If I can find a way to save. I wish I could keep playing, but I think our house was this way. Yeah. Tomorrow's agenda is either Everblue 2, Twilight Princess, and then Signalis.
A map.
I'm gonna need
Dragon Street. Good.
some positive reinforcement to get back into Signalis. Just because it's gotten scary and hard. Where's our house? Is this it? Hey, there's it. Run. Save. Nice. Alright. Well, thanks for hanging out, everybody. I really appreciate it. There's fun conversations, and we discovered a new video game. Thanks, Moldy, Bones, Funky, Clover, Dean. Thanks, A2. And thanks, Ragey Poo. And welcome. I think that's it. If I missed anybody, I'll get you tomorrow. And shout out to anybody lurking too. It means a lot. Have a great rest of your night, guys. And a great day tomorrow. And I will see you then.